up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off Label Podcast, your twice weekly dose of sanity in an insane world with bonus episodes, of course. We got a good little lineup today. Y'all remember when we were talking about 3 of the top 10 of the FBI's most wanted had been arrested? Well, it looks like one of the top leaders for the MS-13 gang has been arrested by the FBI very, very close to D.C. Right outside of D.C., the southern side of D.C. We got to talk about that, ladies and gentlemen. We also got to revisit the little Henrry Sisson thing that we did because he's trying so desperately here, and I don't think this is going to happen. I think this little Me Too movement will take him out there. And it seems like this ChatGPT 4, new update to the ChatGPT 4 thing, can make you create some really hilarious and some would call offensive images and videos in the style of Ghibli studio animation. It's amazing. Some of these are great. We got to talk about that. We got some other things we want to talk about too as well if we get some time. But right now, ain't nothing going to happen until I start this button.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown, they wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises, and when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises, and when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Oh, I knew it. Oh, ladies, are you kidding me? Always with you ladies, man. Hey, there ain't no defending this. I'm telling you right now. This is unbelievable. Like, come on. Oh my goodness! Which one of y'all in the chat is gonna claim that? Cause I ain't gonna lie, a triple wrap might be a record. It's fucking disgusting and there's no excuse for that. Look, I'm gonna go check the men's bathroom. There ain't gonna be a single mess. What the fuck?
I just came across that today and I was just like, what just happened here?
What what kind of game is this? This is what I mean. People who don't have like jobs,
Right.
not to say like you and Biz don't have jobs, but like people who don't have jobs who just game for a living play jobs where they have to do jobs. And it's the weirdest thing.
It's the
It
feeling
really
of
is.
building something. It's the feeling of accomplishment. That's the reason why.
We're gonna be living what's that movie Player One?
You're going to have to recenter yourself more into your camera there. Move the other direction. Wrong way. There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
that's about centered.
Like there's a farm simulator. Now there's what, gender simulator?
There's
Were you
a job simulator where you simulate like working a restaurant or working a cash register, working at an office. Yeah. All
Just
types of
gotta
shit.
work. Just gotta work.
They'll just
Stop.
use that to go to work because you'll just be, my limiter is on. It's just reading incredibly loud today. Why? All right, let me see. Editing on the fly. There we go. A little bit better. Jesus. Now that's too low, see? Sorry, guys. Okay. That should do it. All right, we'll leave it there. But yeah, I just saw it spiking. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Jennifer O'Connell, what's up? Here we go. So, Davey.
Yeah.
You do remember the story we were talking about with the top 3 FBI most wanted, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You remember how I told you about the FBI was actually putting in work and starting to do something when Pam Bondi and Kash Patel were going public with some information?
Uh-huh.
I'm actually having faith in the FBI again. I'm
Dude.
starting to.
I mean, listen, the news is coming at what's her face, Kathy Noem, for having a $60,000 watch while she's sitting in front of Mexican gang members, and I don't care about it.
I do care about it, but then again, like I said, it's kind of the argument that I had with, I think it was Tweaked. Yeah, I think it was Tweaked. I had not Tweaked. Yeah, Tweaked. That I had the argument with of when is enough, and when is it too much, as far as the messaging goes. Because let's just be honest, that did look fucking bad.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the difference.
You're talking about the whole
I feel
message that they were putting out is just because you're an illegal, you're going to an El Salvadorian prison. It didn't mean like MS-13 gang members. It didn't mean like Chende Aragua. It didn't mean like actual real terrorists. That messaging was if you're an illegal, you're going to El Salvadorian prison.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that, brother.
Uh,
If you would be like, okay, the worst of the worst, you're out there raping people, you're out there actually burning places down, taking over apartment complexes, yeah, you're a terrorist. You will go then. But if you just hop the border and you're actually really just trying to make a good living here and being a good human being, I don't want you to go into an El Salvadorian prison. You can go back to the closest country that'll take you in. I'd be okay with paying for that.
yeah.
But if you did a lot of violent shit here, then you get to go to El Salvadorian prison.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of everybody goes, It'll get people the fuck out. I get it. But it just sounds a little bit too.
You don't want
It sounds a little too me.
You don't like the Oprah Winfrey. You go to El Salvadorian prison. You go to El Salvadorian prison. You go to El Salvadorian prison.
It's like the same thing. It's like the same argument I make about, yes, we are actually able to have nukes by the Second Amendment. Is it a good idea? No. Why?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
No, it's not. Because I know what I do with it. Okay. There is a limit to how much stupid I can put up with before I'm just like, Glass floor.
Like Marlon Wayans in Don't Me Minutes to South Central about drinking your juice in your hood, and he's just like, "Do we have a problem?" And he's
I'm
got
just
a
saying.
missile in the back of a truck. Listen, I once
I'm just
again,
saying,
my
I'm a
favorite.
very authoritarian type person when it comes to something like that. I know what I would do. That would be the messaging I would put out, and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
How pro 2 are you? Grenades. Could you imagine? Could you just imagine we all had grenades? All of a sudden, someone just walks into your house and you're just like, you feel lucky, punk?
Dude, I gotta bring this up before we really get into the story here. We were watching one of these little hearings, right? And it was about concealed carry. They had brought up like knives, banning knives and things between the states and things like that. And I think it was Hank Johnson who started it off.
Oh, God.
Might have been somebody else, but I know it was Hank Johnson who said it like the first time. It was like really memorable in my head. But he was just trying to make the point that if a retired police officer is able to buy the firearm that they are issued, that would also allow them to buy hand grenades and rocket launchers. The same dude who said Guam was going to tip over is the same dude who said if you allow a cop to buy his service-issued firearm when he retires, he will buy grenades and rocket launchers.
I want to live in a world where we're allowed to buy. Because it astonishes me that like I can go to a gun store or porn store and
or a porn store.
A porn store. PAWN.
Pawn.
Yeah, porn.
Okay.
I said porn store.
I heard porn store.
I can go to a porn store.
See?
And I could buy a flamethrower. And it's just, could you imagine walking in to a store and just buying a rocket launcher? But here's the thing, like, it's the Chris Rock thing where like, you can buy a gun for like $5, but the bullets are $30,000. Like right. you go to a porn store, you buy a rocket launcher, but each missile is like $40,000. You're like, Jesus, do I really? Listen, the thing that it goes in is $5,000, and then every time I have to put one of these things in, it costs me $40,000. Like it'll make you think before you set it off,
or to make you get really handy, like the Houthis over there. Sorry, bad joke? Not really. I don't give a shit. Anyway, no, but I mean, it's the same kind of.
Muffin said Davey loves porn and porn.
It's that kind of thing too.
I can't. It's the accent. I don't. It doesn't.
I heard like, porn store. I'm sorry. I was like, why are you buying rocket launchers at a porn store? This makes no sense. Oh, by the way, that's also the same government that stood right there in a hearing and told you that all the guns that the cartels have, yeah, they're walking across the border. They're buying belt-fed machine guns and rocket launchers at your local fucking gun stores and then walking back across the border. I can track that one back for you, too. But let's get into this real quick. U.S. authorities have captured the MS-13 top leader for the U.S. East Coast, 24-year-old Salvatorian national Henrry whatever the fuck Santos, the FBI announced on Thursday.
Hold on. MS-13 top leader for U.S. East Coast is 24 years old.
Dude, they target young. Being 24 years old at that point, if you ain't some kind of top dog, you're already fucking dead. These are not like the Bloods and Crips and shit that we see here. No, dude, these are like straight up savages. They feel disrespected, they will flay you and your family alive.
And that's the problem. That's why when we talk about gang members here, like the Tren de Agua and all that stuff, and then they like, and everybody's like, and forget who it was on one of the news channels. It was on JD Vance and some lady on MSNBC, and she's like, yeah, well, it's only a couple apartments, and he's like, you're okay with a couple apartments being taken over?
In several different fucking states. What, the last time it was reported was 17?
24. He's the top leader of MS-13 in the East Coast at 20.
You know how fucked up you were at 24 years old? Imagine being able to be okay with, justify murdering somebody or ordering the death of somebody at 24 years old and it just be done.
Yeah.
You know how psychotic you got to be for that?
That's insane.
These people they're not somebody to fuck around with. They're not like the Bloods and Crips. Yo, you disrespect, just pull out guns and start shooting. No, these motherfuckers they're calculated. They're cold. They will destroy you and your entire bloodline if they want to.
At 24 old. I mean, they got 7 kids, but 24. That's crazy.
About to turn off my camera if we're talking about that. No. But yeah, officials captured Santos in Woodbridge, Virginia, just south of Washington, D.C., and charged him with being an illegal alien in possession of a firearm. He is one of the top 3 leaders of the MS-13 gang. In the U.S., they said, Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel watched the arrest unfold from a nearby tactical operations center. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said DOJ official Emil Bove was also present. I'm sorry. You got videos out there of Tulsi and Pete Hegseth and everybody just running around with the troops doing their training. You got Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, fucking Todd Blanche, and Emil Bove on site. They're not behind a desk, hiding behind somewhere, just telling people what to do and do things. No, they're actually fucking there, risking themselves too.
Well, they're not also in front of Congress talking for fucking 8-9 hours a day for fucking 6 days a week or 5 days a week, and then going home and enjoying a vacation. Like, no, they're actually. When was the last time you saw a video of what's his face, the bald-headed stupid asshole that used to be in charge of the Border Patrol?
Mayorkas.
Yeah, Mayorkas. When was the last time you saw Mayorkas at the border? When was the last time you saw Mayorkas actually do something? I mean, he's not.
When was the last time you saw Mayorkas? By the way, you might want to turn up the brightness on your camera a little bit there. You look a little dark. But
I know. I don't know why.
I mean, new administration going in. He retired before the new administration came in, and then all of a sudden he's gone missing off everybody's radar. But yeah, quote, they executed a clean, safe operation and the bad guys in custody. And thanks to the FBI, we got one of the worst of the MS-13 off the streets this morning. Virginia and the country is a lot safer today, said Bondi. Let's see. The operation included the FBI joined by Prince William County Police Department, ATF, ICE, and Virginia State Police. Authorities found a 9mm handgun plus 3 other firearms, ammunitions, and 2 suppressors in his bedroom, according to court documents. Officers deployed a stun grenade when Villatoro did not comply with demands to exit the home. According to the affidavit, Villatoro's mother's home was arrested and took place, blah, blah, fuck him. I'm just going to say this. they're actually making moves with this shit. And they really are, because it wasn't just a month ago they were considering making. Oh, I got to change your camera thing now.
Oh yeah, I fucked
Oh,
it up.
you're
My
good.
bad.
You're good. Don't worry about it. What happened? Okay, yeah, I covered my own damn stuff. I thought something. But it wasn't just too long ago here. Do this on the fly. Edit it. 30. Nope. Okay. Break that. Select color. Sorry guys, give me a second.
Sorry, my bad. I'm really low with the color lately. And I have all the.
You might have to just restart the camera, just unplug it and plug it back up, but that'll fuck everything up right now, so don't worry about it. We'll get it fixed.
Sharpen
wasn't-
Man in Texas. Welcome.
Sharpening man in Texas. Yeah, it wasn't long ago, just last month, that they were considering making these guys terrorist organizations. Well, they actually did do that, and now they have actually gone through and started taking them out almost immediately after that. They arrested one of the top guys in this country right now for MS-13. They're moving on Trinidad Aragua. They've been getting them out of these apartment complexes and everything. They've been making a move. And so far, brother, I do have to say I am impressed about this.
Yeah, they're doing what they're supposed to do. That's a thing.
And they're doing it actually being there in the field, which is amazing to me. Yo, Elf, what's up? I don't think we even said hi to anybody today.
Yeah,
we just kind of jumped into it.
Yeah.
Jennifer O'Connell's with us. We got Joe's Rhonda in the house. Muffin's with us. Elf's with us. Rick Donner. Joe Vaughn. Let's see. Is there anybody else? I know I saw Shane in here a little bit. Yeah, Shane's with us here. Carolyn. But yeah, Rumble side, we kind of.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, read it.
Oh wait, hold on. There's more than one. Jennifer with the dono. Weird that MS-13 leader was arrested in Virginia so far from the border. In my opinion, yeah, you're not wrong.
He was just south of DC.
And Jennifer with the dono. Where is Mayorkas?
I mean, that is a good point. But I want you to understand what we just read, though. He was arrested just south of D.C. in Virginia with guns in his bedroom, which means the motherfucker was living right outside of D.C.
What's the gun law in Maryland?
I don't know, but you're off-centered again. I don't know what that would be, but I mean, it kind of just makes me think there for a second. Why the fuck was he so close to DC?
The reason why I asked that is because I don't think you can own a gun in Maryland.
Oh no. Oh hell no. I mean, that's what he was arrested with, and they were going to charge him with him. But again,
it also sounds
I don't care about the fact that he had a gun. I care about the fact that he was right outside of DC. One of the biggest, the top men for one of the most dangerous gangs is right outside of DC, living there, and they just said, fuck it for this long. That kind of disturbs me when I think about that kind of shit, dude. When I'm just like, this motherfucker was at your back door, and you were just going to allow it to happen. Oh, no, he would have taken that back door. What up, Lisa?
Like,
how you doing? Sentinel's with us here.
Like Nick Rekieta.
Oh God, the Baldo thing.
But
yeah, it's just that kind of thing right there. We got Renegade in the house on the other side too. I saw him earlier. Be the one is over there on the Rumble side. Let's say hi to Rumble real quick. Carolyn was over there with us. Jennifer was.
I love the fact that all these people have kind of gone quiet.
I don't.
All the people.
I don't.
You don't think they haven't gone quiet?
No. I said I don't love the fact.
Oh. Well, okay. I find it weird that all these people have gone quiet since the Trump administration is
I-
is here, and now, and it's funny because once again you'll start conspiracy theories. Like now you'll have people saying Hillary Clinton is in Gitmo, whatchamacallit, like Mayorkas is now in Gitmo,
Oh shit.
you know.
We are 2 away from hitting 1,000.
Oh, we really?
Let me refresh and look at it again. Yep, 998.
You guys are the fucking best.
Right? Hell yeah.
I love the fuck out of every single one of you.
If we can get our shit together with it, we could actually do something.
I know. But like all of a sudden, all these people, Ray's gone. You don't hear anything from Ray. You barely hear from Comey. You know, every once in a while, you hear him do a talk. Hillary Clinton, it's kind of been silent lately.
You know, Michael Cohen has a podcast, right?
You know, Michael Cohen has a fucking TikTok, right? Where he goes on and people put chickens and elephants on his face. And it's just like, you're fucking... And Don Lemon's the same thing. Don Lemon is so dumb. Now I watch Don Lemon go around talking to people in New York. Do you think Donald Trump is doing the right thing? No, I don't like Donald Trump. Yeah, he's an asshole, isn't he? Like he... If you don't watch Don Lemon's TikToks or Don Lemon's lives on TikToks, you're doing yourself a disservice because it's so funny to watch like how deranged he is. But his ratings now on TikTok are better than his ratings now than his ratings were on CNN ever. Like you'll see like 4,000, 5,000 people on his TikTok lives. You'll see like a couple thousand people on his YouTube, and it's just it's so funny to watch these people who for years were on major news networks now on these social media apps,
And they're still failing.
Yeah, listen, they're dumb.
Look, the only one who has actually made it out and still been somewhat good with that kind of shit was Jenna Ellis.
Did we hit a K?
Did we? Let's check and see. No, but like Jenna Ellis.
Holy shit!
Yeah, we did.
We hit a K! Oh my god!
Yeah, we're gonna have to change some things up with this now. Look at Davey. Look at Davey. We do it. Calm yourself before you pass out again.
I'm not gonna pass out. I'm not gonna pass out.
Did you have any mustard?
No, I had no mustard today.
Okay.
Holy shit. Oh.
But yeah, with everything that's actually been happening, dude, I've been impressed with the FBI. But you know what I'm not impressed with?
Well, I'm not talking about that, Richard. We hit one fucking K. Shut up. Let me enjoy this.
Oh, you're going to enjoy this even better, too. Well, not even better, but...
Holy shit.
It's things like this that actually... I'm going to give him some time. Let's give him some time, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Let him breathe.
Shut up. Don't say that. You know why, you fucker?
That's why I said it.
Oh.
It's that same face. But yeah.
Holy shit. We just hit 1K. We just hit 1 fucking K, dude.
Appreciate it, everybody. Hey, maybe Sunshine is in the house. How you doing today? Been a while. I saw her over on Decoy last night.
Oh, man.
Decoy don't have to travel. He knows he can come here. All he has to do is just boot up his computer. Let's have some fun. Anyway, I do want to get back to this because this is going to be great.
I hate you because you can't cry and I cry so easily. I really hate that fact.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I disassociated from everything but laughter and anger. I'm sorry. I've done the whole man thing of I'm either angry or I'm happy. There is no in between.
Uh,
I mean, but yeah. It's there. I feel it. It's just kind of like, I have come to the same mentality of, dude, I'm a guy. Who the fuck cares?
apparently 1,000 people do. 1,000
1,000
fucking
people care about me just getting mad at every
Hey,
damn thing.
hey,
And you just
hey,
making weird fucking comments, like trying to,
hey,
we'll leave that for Rumble.
shut up. I love the shit. I love the shit out of you, dude.
Same
Thank
to
for
you,
changing my
brother.
life.
Same to you.
Let's keep doing this. Oh,
No, but I mean, it's this shit right here, though. Guys, we were covering this. We were talking about this, how Henrry Sisson will be taken down by his own Me Too movement that he was cultivating in girls. Because of the little sex scandal that was going on there, where he was literally trying to get women to send him nude pictures that he says he has nothing to do with, but there is photo and video evidence of them actually being for first level intimate, like cuddling and sitting on each other's laps and things like that. But that's what I don't give a shit about that, because that's what every child does as far as that goes. What I give a shit about was he was chief of staff of Impulse. Impulse had a CEO that was grooming a 14-year-old autistic child in
listen,
Harry's Discord.
listen. I love the fact that you have Harry behind you, but I need you to get up and thrust into the area where Harry is, because it's a perfect.
No. Let me bring this down because I can do it better. His mouth can be. There we go. I shouldn't be doing that because I actually do feel like this kid was molested by the dude, though. And you're still way too fucking dark, dude. You're going to have to
I know. I don't
boost
know
up the
why.
light on your shit. Go into.
And the thing is, I can't leave either, like you said.
No,
or else
go into OBS and go through the little camera control things like I taught you.
Yeah, I went to properties and I boosted it up.
Not to properties. Oh, the properties to.
Brightness?
You're in OBS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring up the brightness a bit. Okay, stop. Go to the next tab over, and bring up your. Should be about -5 on that.
Exposure?
Okay, so go to -4.
There we go.
Okay, now bring your brightness down. See, this is what I usually do behind the scenes without this, ladies and gentlemen, but we kind of had to run with everything real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, you're good. Right there. Green color. Shit.
By the way, I look like Harry Sisson in our Discord. In the Discord, because I just see this.
Shit. It's gonna have to be. I've gotten quite good at this and quite quick at it.
Listen, Jennifer, I'm not a boomer. I'm a millennial, unfortunately. Thank you, maybe Sunshine.
That's better. Okay.
Thank you, maybe. I listen. We need to thank everybody. Thank you, maybe Sunshine. Thank you, just Rhonda. Thank you, Muffin. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, we definitely doing it. Definitely thank you, maybe Sunshine. It's been a minute since I've seen you around until I popped into Decoy's chat there. I hope you are doing good yourself, man. But yeah, back to the whole Harry Sisson thing now that we got all that situated. But yeah, I do believe that he was actually something happened between this guy, because out of everything that come up about it, the only thing he said is, yeah, the dude stole money from me back in the day. And that was because here our Sarah Fields and older millennial were saying, hey, either you're complicit in this or you're a victim of this dude. And he just turned it to a money kind of situation, and nothing has ever been said. But it's kind of funny that this dude is actually backtracking in his own damn Me Too shit. But what were you going to say?
Well, no, it's what we've talked about for a while, right? Like, they call, I don't want to say Republican men, but they call men like all these things, and they say that guys are this, and yeah, choose the bear, don't choose the man. And the same people who are saying that
You gotta fix this.
are the ones who are did fucking Harry's mouth fuck your chair up?
Yes, it did. Okay, better.
But it's funny. Once again, like I said, we've talked about this before. The people who cry the hardest about men being pieces of garbage, and they're like on the side of they're on the woman's side and stuff like that, are the ones who's the actual problem.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
And they're the ones that are projecting on Republicans, quote unquote. And they're like, oh, they're just predators, and they're just this, and they're that, and you know. And meanwhile,
but if you bring up a story about like 4 children being locked in a closet with a dead trans woman and sex toys and drugs all over the place, somehow you're transphobic.
Yeah, or a former Florida governor was on a gay man's floor on drugs. Like, yeah, no, you're the problem.
Yeah.
It's always projection. It's always a projection thing. Like, it's so narcissistic. It's so narcissistic. Meanwhile, they tell you that you're a narcissist. And it's like, bro, okay, well, give it some time. And now Harry's out here and play it, because
hold on.
I like his fucking
Like
I like his like, not like double speak, but like I made a mistake. We shouldn't be doing this. We should be the same thing. It's like the same thing with the Atlantic article about COVID forgiveness.
I understand. I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench into this situation though. Listen to the way he describes it. Know the fact that this dude's like, what, 22, 23 years old?
Yeah. He's in his early 20s.
I'm going to give some kind of defense to this and throw it in a monkey wrench situation and say, weren't you doing the exact same shit?
I want to talk openly and honestly about this entire controversy that has exploded in the past week. First and foremost, I want to start by saying I fucked up. I should have told the people I was talking to that there were other people, and of course I regret that decision, and I've reflected on it a lot, and I'm learning and going to be better in the future. Now, what I will say is that this entire situation has been blown wildly.
I will say this, ladies, even you know what I'm talking about. There are times where you're talking to a couple of different men to see who would be your best option, because there are a couple of people that have shown interest in you. The same thing as men. Men do the same thing. The more popular a man is, the more influence he has, and of course the more money he has, the more desirable he is, because even the ugliest, fattest fucks get attention. There ain't no way you can't not justify that being a thing. But it is the same way for women as well in that kind of situation. If men are attracted to you and multiple people are trying to get your attention, you will play the field.
Well, that's the thing nowadays. Like, cause listen,
what up, Marlene? How you doing?
Everybody knows I was single over a year ago, and like, so I started going on dating apps and everything like that. And then, you know, one woman would talk to me, and then she wouldn't talk to me for a couple days. So then I started talking to somebody else, and then the other girl would come back and start talking to me. So I had to talk to them. Like, I'm not one of those guys that like talks to multiple different women. I don't have the brain power for it, but
I don't have the stamina for that shit. Y'all are nuts.
But it's like, nowadays, and that's the problem. Like nowadays, you have to have a roster just to find the right one, and it sucks.
And the right one is the one you don't want.
No, the right one is the one that doesn't want you, and you call her on her birthday and say, "I'm gonna fucking take you out on your birthday," because nobody else is doing it, and then gives you a baby 9 months later, and everybody goes, "Dude, you had a baby with a girl you met online?" And I go, "Yes, I fucking did."
He married a girl he met on TikTok.
Yeah, Davey went from single to dad in less than 12 months. He did a speed. Yeah, Muffin. It's funny because me and Amanda have been talking about this. Like, we haven't had a chance to like settle down on anything. Like, we haven't like finally our bills are starting to get paid and everything like that, because like we went from 0 to family in a year. And it's the weirdest thing.
Hold on.
What?
Jennifer O'Connell. I gave up on dating and now I'm just taking down experimental data. My point exactly. Welcome, Jennifer. Welcome, you belong here.
Yeah.
But it's just that kind of way. But to be.
Did you? Oh! That's what I wanted to ask you. Did you see the picture of the guy who had an engagement ring for? It looked like the girl who had sex with 100 people.
No, but we're gonna chase that down on Rumble then. Just start looking.
I'll find it. But yeah, this is what I mean though. Like,
that's not what I want you to find. I can see your screen. They can't.
Leanne Starr.
I know.
She came on the show one time and she was great. And now she won't come. She won't answer my text messages.
Because you were hitting on her.
No, it wasn't. Not at all.
No,
Listen.
but I getting back to this whole thing with her, or with Harry though. Like, I can understand. He's a famous dude, very fucking young. He grew up in this kind of thing. It's gonna happen. This is no surprise to me. If this wasn't a thing, I'd really be wondering if the dude was gay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Rob is still alive.
Yeah.
He just announced that we hit at 1K.
Hell yeah, Rob. Appreciate you, man.
Rob says congrats
we still
on
gotta,
1K.
You still gotta come on, even if it's a little Rumble thing, even if just for a little while. Just come around, have some fun bullshit with us. It'd be fun. I get the corruption. Your mom gets to chase me around with a chocolate. It'll be great. I swear to God, she would.
Listen, the new chocolate is a fucking hey dude now. Because Amanda did something and I grabbed one of her hey dudes and threw it at her. And she's like, "Is that the new chocolate?" And I go, "You know what? Yeah. Nowadays, a hey dude is the new chocolate."
Oh, God.
But anyway, yeah. No,
Harry's not. Apparently, he's not gay, Marlene. Apparently, he's not, because he's been hooking up with all different types of women in all different types of places, even though he says he hasn't at the very beginning of all this. It was weird.
Well,
because I'd have been like, yeah, this is a thing. Y'all wanted me. Y'all gave it up willingly. What is this shit?
Do you have that? Did I send the video of Chris talking in a TikTok live?
Oh, yeah, we have that. Apparently, we're going to have to finish that up on Rumble because we got like 15 minutes left. But we can finish this if we keep rolling.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
out of proportion by MAGA Republicans to further their political agenda. Like, we all know that they don't actually care about this. They just hate me. That's why they care. I mean, when has MAGA ever cared about women? Also, MAGA has been spreading misinformation about the situation, so I want to set the record straight.
When has MAGA ever cared about women? When I was dicking down 12 different girls and then they found out about each other.
Not in a relationship with anyone. I wasn't exclusive with anyone. I never met anybody in person. I never spoke to anybody on the phone, and it was done among consensual adults.
Oh, but you were saying nothing happened ever before, Harry.
They hate me. No, nobody cares about you, stupid. Nobody cares about you. People care. People only talk about you because of how stupid you are. That's the only reason why people talk about you.
That is true.
Because you're dumb. Nobody cares about you, to be honest with you, Harry.
At TCC El Salvador tonight. I don't know what that is. I'll look into that real quick.
Nobody cares about you, Harry.
But go ahead and read it, Davey.
Carolyn, Jennifer the Dono, Carolyn Hall request y'all please cover CCOT TCC El Salvador tonight. Is that a...
Oh, is that the prison? Oh. Okay. We'll actually talk about that here in...
We'll do it in the Rumble cut.
Yeah.
We'll do it in the Rumble cut. But I just want to continue. Nobody cares about you, Harry. Nobody gives a shit about you.
We'll take a little dive.
You are a narcissistic child who thinks that you are so self-important. And you're crying about talking to multiple women. This is what you're talking about. Really, dude? I'm sorry, I talked to multiple girls and I told multiple girls to send me their butthole pictures because I just wanted to see multiple girls' buttholes because, you know, secretly.
I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. If the little dickhead had come out and just been like, yeah, I was fucking all of them. They were hitting me up on my phone. They wanted it. So what? They didn't know about each other. You're telling me you didn't do the work to find out who my contacts were? Then why should you be in my life?
Once again,
you didn't care enough to know them. So why the fuck should I care enough to know you?
This is why I don't
I'd have been
talk about online shit. This is why I don't talk about online shit. Like I haven't brought it here, but my daughter said some heinous shit about me online. I ignored it. He just wants attention.
And that's that kind of thing, though. Or for that kind of, I would expect this from Harry. Let's be honest. The kid's very fucking young, thrown into the fame immediately. Yeah, and he's had women knocking at his fucking door since he became a TikTok famous dude because they pushed the algorithm on him. I mean, the motherfucker wears blush.
Here's the problem, though. He doesn't have a fucking straight dad to tell him to shut the fuck up.
Oh, allegedly his dad beats on his mom.
Because his dad's secretly gay. That's why.
I don't even know about that.
I don't know if that's slander. I don't know if that's slander. I'm making that up. But his dad...
I was chasing that down till it was going to cost me $10 fucking to get that report. And I was like, nah.
Because his dad's a closet. Because his dad's in the closet. And he allowed Harry to be diddled as a child. And so Harry thinks that...
I'm not even going to say his dad did. I'm not even, well, his dad didn't do anything to even stop it, so there is some complicity. Yeah. I think,
there's a lot of stuff going on. But once again, here's the thing. Harry, stop being a fucking idiot. Stop being an idiot. You talk to multiple girls, who cares?
Every single guy at your age dreams of your fucking situation. Okay,
Yeah.
so what? You're scared of the Me Too movement that'll cancel you? Bitch, didn't Pallet Media drop you because of this? The same cancel culture bullshit you wanted, you heralded, you engaged in, you championed is now coming back to bite you in the ass because you did everything every fucking person your age and your stature would have done themselves, male or female. Because the fact that you were dicking down 12 other fucking women was the fact that they were just trying to ride your fucking coattails or they wanted some kind of social media powerhouse. Let's stop playing games, kid. But the fact that you want to do this shit to try to save your image is the same shit that's going to bring you the fuck down. You wonder why people like, what's his name? Andrew Tate. You wonder why the Tate brothers made it? Because they were saying the same shit, just more in your face about the same situation. Whereas here, it's just like, dude, everybody fucking does it. Man, woman, doesn't make a difference. The fact that you're crying and whining and complaining because you got what every person dreams of, a hope and intention of everybody of the same or opposite sex, however you feel, and you're going to sit here and cry about the situation. The fuck? It doesn't matter who you are, man, woman, you want to feel desired. You want to feel like everybody looks at you like you are a god or goddess among men. Everybody does.
Especially in your 20s. Especially in your 20s.
I just don't.
As you get older, it gets a little more like, I don't give a shit. But in your when you're 18, when you're like 16 to 25, 26,
life just started.
Yeah. You want to feel like everybody loves you. You want all the women.
And I'm sorry if that gets under somebody for actually speaking the truth behind that. But come on. Growing up, every single one of us at that age, we were just like, why doesn't this person like me? Why doesn't that person like me? What about this? If I look at this, all these people will like me. I'll get the attention of. We all fucking did it. In some way, shape, or form, and fashion, we all trace that. But because people latched on to fame and fortune before you did, here they are and not you.
Here's the thing. Be the different person. Be the different person. When I was growing up, I liked Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC. And I was called certain words.
I want you to justify that for the last goddamn 7 minutes.
Can I finish and shut the fuck up? When I was growing up, I liked Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Boy Meets World. And now, and because that's what I like. And now all of a sudden, like, people are like, oh yeah, they're great. I'm like, motherfucker, you piece of shit, were making fun of me for knowing the dance moves to everybody from the Backstreet Boys. And now all of a sudden, like, oh no, everybody always loved the Backstreet Boys. Everybody always loved NSYNC. Be different, Harry. Don't be the same as everybody else. Is somebody call me faggot on your phone?
No. Jennifer O'Connell, thank you for the $5 for the PayPal there. I definitely appreciate the fuck out of that. Look,
yes.
Davey said that
Richard,
nothing of that will go to that until I got myself a job. Well, it's happening. It's happening. I'll be back to work very, very soon. But
hold on. Where's PayPal?
Nothing has changed from it yet, but
I got logged out.
What was I? Okay, yeah, but go ahead.
No, I'm just talking about just be different. Dude, don't be the same as everybody else, because in the long run, you're not going to be remembered. Eventually, nobody will care about you. Eventually, you'll fade into obscurity.
Just like every single one of us.
And nobody will care. But
Every single person you listen to will go the same damn route. It just, will it be an E.G. and Carroll situation? Or will it be...
Oh, yeah, Jennifer. I love Linkin Park, too.
I don't know. Who the fuck actually ended their career on a high note anymore?
Why is my wife paying to say gay, what the fuck, Dave?
Amanda, thank you for the $1 dono.
I'm going to take your credit card away, madam.
There's a lot that is happening tonight.
No, but my point is, to wrap the whole thing up, is be different. Don't be the same as everybody else. Don't just lump yourself into a group because it's the cool thing to do. You know? Because eventually, nobody will remember you. Nobody will care about you.
But Davey, you have to remember, brother. This motherfucker grew up under the cult.
I know.
He is the cult. And now the cult is starting to turn on one of its leaders.
Yeah. Wait,
Hey, I got a question. What happened in the Star Trek universe? What happened when the Borg Queen was defeated?
I don't know. I wasn't that gay.
I was nerd, not gay. Although there were some gay characters.
So what happened when the
Borg...
Oh my. Wow. I like those boys.
They all fell apart. They started breaking down. Some didn't even fucking make it. Some fell to the wayside. Some even tried to come up and do their own damn thing after that. But yeah, it's a hive mind situation. And that's why I love Liberal Hive Mind's channel, because it's named perfectly. It's a hive mind situation.
Yeah.
It's not because I love that. The dude, he does bring it. He waits a little bit as far as information goes, and he'll let the whole story play out for a few days before he brings up information about it. So he gets everything clear and concise in like 10, 15 minutes. He's great.
I haven't been to Rumble chat, but I'm starting to read the Rumble chat and be the one that says Oingo Boingo, best band.
Look,
I'm telling.
Rumble let you be a little bit more free with what the hell is being said to you.
So I showed Cujo our World War II bit that we did on Tuesday, and she's just reading the chat, laughing her ass off. And she got to Jewers and lost it.
For everybody that doesn't know, on Tuesday, when we cut to Rumble, Davey just says some random ass shit where I got him to defend Hitler, and then in the very next fucking breath walked off that same cliff with him. It was beautiful.
I jumped off the cliff and Richard went, "Hey, don't forget about me," and jumped off right with me.
And my comment was, well, at least he didn't electrocute him. It was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to track that back, because I was just like, I just threw him off and I'm so happy about it. And then in the next goddamn minute, I go off right after and I'm just like, that hurt. If
you don't follow us on Rumble, because we go way worse on Rumble than we do on YouTube, because we can only do certain things and say certain things.
It was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all are gonna have to follow us there now, because the hour is done.
Put the link in the chat. Oh my god.
The link is in the chat. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
Jewers.
That's going to come up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to finish this Henrry Sisson story, and then we're going to get into this Ghibli situation, because this is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you got the link in the chat. 3 minutes.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud, you better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it.